The following is a presentation of 912 Sports. Welcome to On Air with 912 Sports, your number one source for high school sports. With Sean Smoke, Kevin Price, and Robbie Ross. On Air with 912 Sports is brought to you by Coastal Pines Technical College. Go Coastal. Prime South Bank. Find your prime. Robbie Robertson Ford, because Fords are cheaper in the swamp. Gibson Animal Clinic, practical solutions with limited fees. Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, the region's best orthopedic care. And Kim Smoke, licensed realtor with eXp Realty.
High schoolers, did you know that you can get a head start on your college career and save money at the same time through dual enrollment at Coastal Pines Technical College? Dual enrollment is open to high school juniors and seniors, tuition free. Talk to your high school counselor or visit coastalpines.edu for more information. Coastal Pines Technical College, an equal opportunity institution. Go Coastal.
It makes sense Prime South Bank would have a great mobile app. Nobody is as mobile as our customers. For a century, they've chased dreams, followed their hearts, took the road less taken, made a new path, taken leaps of faith. At Prime South, offering the latest digital banking, secure pay apps, and new online lending is part of a mobile tradition that goes way back. Life is mobile. So is Prime South. Find your Prime. Member FDIC.
Play it loud and rev it up. Robbie Robinson's got trucks built for tough.
Make your way to Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross, where the deals are bigger than ever. Looking for a stylish midsize car, a spacious SUV, or a truck that performs at work and play? Robbie Robertson wants your vehicle and is paying top dollar. Now is the time to buy. Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
Welcome, sports fans, and thanks for watching On Air with 912 Sports. I'm Sean Smoke, publisher of 912 Sports, and we have a great show for you tonight. But first, wanted to remind everybody that this Saturday, July the 29th, we kick off football season here in the 912 with the 9th annual Coastal Pines Technical College Media Day hosted by 912 Sports. We'll have all the coaches and players from around the 912 coverage area talking about the upcoming 2023 high school football season. Bring your family and friends to this great event at the Jessup campus at Coastal Pines Technical College. We'll get rolling around 9 a.m. and somewhere close to 10, we'll announce our all 912 Sports preseason football team and wrap everything up by noon. In addition, you can pick up the 912 Sports football issue from 2023. It's out at our distribution points now. Head writer and podcast host Kevin Price has two excellent features in this issue. One is the MVP, Brunswick High Pirate linebacker Devin Smith, and the other one is our scholar athlete, and that is Nate Hayes of the Effingham County Rebels. Plus 7 Did You Know features, so pick up your copy today. You'll be able to grab it at Media Day or at our distribution points now, or go online and you can get it one mailed straight to your house. So make your plans to be a part of Media Day this coming Saturday. That's July the 29th. We get started about 9 and be done by noon. And that is the Coastal Pines Technical College Media Day hosted by 912 Sports. Like I mentioned, we have a great show tonight. On tonight's show, Kevin Price had an opportunity to talk to Coach Brandon Derrick of Frederica Academy Knights, and also with Coach Jeff Cannon, the Brantley County Herons. Talked to both of those coaches about the upcoming 2023 season. Sit back and enjoy the show. We'll be right back here after these messages. You're watching On Air with 912 Sports.
At Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, you don't have to be an athlete to get the region's best orthopedic care. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians treat injuries and conditions that affect just about any joint or bone in your body. Plus, we're backed by the support of Southeast Georgia Health System. From fracture repair to joint replacement, Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery will get you moving again. Call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Call on us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Open Saturdays for your convenience. Gibson Animal Clinic. Practical solutions with reasonable fees. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, Waycross.
Hablamos español en nuestra clínica.
All right, Coach Derek, so we're going to talk a little bit about Frederica here, just kind of a summer report on the Knights, just, coming out of, last season, the off season, spring, if you will. How's the summer been for Frederica?
I always tell our kids, I think you win championships from January to June. Being accountable, being in the weight room. We worked really hard in the off season. I felt like we didn't accomplish what we wanted to last year, getting to the Elite Eight. We felt like we were a Final Four, maybe even had a chance to make a run at it. So we got a little bit of bad taste in our mouth. We've been working pretty hard, but biggest thing for us right now is we got about 38 kids on the roster. It's one of our biggest rosters ever in school history. So we got some competition, and like I told the kids the other day, it don't matter if you're the number 2 defense going against the first O. If you want to find playing time, you got to go here and work. You got to prove to me you can play. So, it's been pretty productive. The kids are getting better and better, and we got to iron it all out in July and get it ready for August.
And talk about, the summer. Has there been any certain points of emphasis for you, or has it pretty much been what Frederica does every summer, or has there been any certain things you wanted to get accomplished?
Coming in this year is really we got to get all of our young kids experience. I think I've got 14 upcoming freshmen, and we got 11 sophomores. So I think of the 38 kids, 15 or 25 of them, 26 of them are sophomores and freshmen. So, our big emphasis is try to get them as much depth as possible, get them rotated in, get as much depth as possible for us this summer, and we're going to continue to do that. I mean, this stud camp's been perfect. Some of them probably standing over there going, I don't know if I want to get in. You got to go. Kids are getting in, they're getting reps. That's kind of been our point of emphasis, and just get stronger, get in shape, and get ready, and let's try to figure out a way to acclimate to the heat.
And, I guess we'll talk offense in a minute. I talked to you a little bit, about your defense. You got a new defensive coordinator that, we're taping this at the OTA for Glenn. Is a big emphasis this year on the defense and kind of obviously getting used to the terminology that your new coordinator is going to bring to the table, where you're kind of ready to go when true preseason practice starts, I guess.
Yeah, and that's a big thing right now is his terminology and our terminology, trying to blend it and get the kids to understand it. And, finding the kids, here at FA, you can't specialize in being a corner. You can't specialize in being an outside linebacker. Poor old Jordan has to play outside linebacker, DN, inside linebacker, and then safety. And, Blake and Rico are moving from corners to safeties and outside linebacker and then defensive ends. We're going to have packages where they can do different things. We're going to get our 11 fastest guys on the field on Friday nights, and we got some pretty fast dudes. For a small school like we got a few athletes, and we're going to make sure they're all on the field on defense, and we get to the football every single time. That's been the big emphasis for us, is get to the football and get there angry.
Is it going to be a big change on defense scheme-wise, or?
No, it won't be a huge scheme. It ain't going to be a big change. We're still going to be in a 3-4, doing what we've done in the past a little bit, but the intensity is going to be a lot more. And the attention to detail, because now we've got more coaches, which is really helping us. I think I've got 8 guys with the varsity, so attention to detail is going to be much more detailed.
And I guess offensively, you're a big X's and O guy, but I don't really think there's any secret necessarily to what you're going to do offensively this year, is there?
We got to find a quarterback. And right now we got 3 freshmen rotating in at quarterback, and all 3 of them probably scared to death. And but this is good for them right here to get acclimated to it. You know, like I said, not a big secret. Everybody's looking for number 4. But what can the guys around number 4? What can they pull off? I mean, you know, they need to make 3 or 4 big plays this year in a game, every game. If we can get 3 or 4 big plays out of our guys that are around them, and then him get a couple big plays. You know, we got a chance to be pretty effective, and we feel like we've got some pretty good skilled kids around him, and our O-line and D-line are just getting a little bit better. They're getting older. You know, last year we started 2 or 3 freshmen and some sophomores, and now they're juniors and sophomores. So I think we'll get better the more reps we get, and you know, we might have a chance to be pretty competitive.
And of course, Coach Jordan Triplett is number 4. He made his college decision. In case anybody missed it, why don't you tell us where that was and your thoughts on that?
Oh, I think it was great. He decided to go to the Air Force Academy, and you know, I think that's awesome. I think he really deep down inside, it's kind of where he wanted to go. And once the offer came, I mean, he jumped all over it, and I don't blame him. He's a very smart kid. He's very disciplined. He's perfect. He fits their regimen perfectly. So I think he'll be very successful. He's been very successful for us. I don't expect any drop off. I think, you know, every year we go, what else can he do? And then he comes out and does something else to be a little bit better every year. You know, even when we've had small numbers, Jordan's put up big numbers every year. So I feel like he'll be an asset to the Air Force, and you know, he'll give his all every day.
Coach, good stuff. Keep up the good work. Going to be exciting to see what y'all can do this year, and looking forward to the 2023 season. So we'll see you on down the road.
All right. Thank you.
High schoolers, did you know that you can get a head start on your college career and save money at the same time through dual enrollment at Coastal Pines Technical College? Dual enrollment is open to high school juniors and seniors, tuition free. Talk to your high school counselor or visit coastalpines.edu for more information. Coastal Pines Technical College, an equal opportunity institution. Go Coastal.
At Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, you don't have to be an athlete to get the region's best orthopedic care. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians treat injuries and conditions that affect just about any joint or bone in your body. Plus, we're backed by the support of Southeast Georgia Health System. From fracture repair to joint replacement, Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery will get you moving again. Call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit.
It makes sense Prime South Bank would have a great mobile app. Nobody is as mobile as our customers. For a century, they've chased dreams, followed their hearts, took the road less taken, made a new path, taken leaps of faith. At Prime South, offering the latest digital banking, secure pay apps, and new online lending is part of a mobile tradition that goes way back. Life is mobile. So is Prime South. Find your Prime. Member FDIC.
All right, Coach Cannon, just a little team report on Brantley. We're right here in late June. Just tell us about the Brantley County Herons, you know, spring and summer. How's the summer been?
Yeah, the summer's been really good. It was great getting our baseball guys back. You know, we had an Elite 8 appearance out of our baseball team that had 5, you know, rising senior football players on it. And so our spring was really good time. 9 practices and a scrimmage game, a really good time to build depth and get our young guys under the Friday night lights, you know, on that 10th day, and really see, you know, who's going to be a Thursday afternoon player and then who could help us on a Friday night. It's really nice in June to have those athletes back. And, you know, all of them started, you know, 3 of them were both ways. So it was 5 kids, but 8 positions. And so it was really nice to have those guys back all of June. You know, like Luke Wood and Nolan Guy and Ian Nielsen, Mason Thomas, guys like that. We're really excited to have them back with us. We love multi-sport athletes at Brantley County, and so we're very excited about what they were able to do and the progress that they made playing all the sports that they play. But right now it's football time. You know, they get their swings in, and our basketball guys all through June, you know, get their shots in, and it's really great working with those guys. You know, but when we do this stuff in the morning and we come together at a padded camp like this, it's football time, and so it's really, really good having those guys back.
And kind of coming out of the spring, I guess, taking a look at your football team, was there any 2 or 3 areas of emphasis or 2 or 3 things that you really wanted to stress this summer as you get ready for preseason?
Yeah, we're really deep. We feel deep up front. Like we just got a lot of guys. Now, I don't know how many of them can play, but I like our numbers on our offensive and defensive line. A lot of kids in XX pants, and my second year at Brantley, I remember, we went 5-5 and went into that frozen rainstorm and to play Peach over in Fort Valley. That group was the last group that was this heavy, and I like to see it. And so that, we need to see which one of those guys can play for us on a Friday night. And so I'm really excited about Carson Jacobs. He's a rising junior, tight end. Plays the devil for us on defense. There's kind of that stand-up, that guy, that outside linebacker can put his hand on the ground some, stand up in space. Kyler Knox is back at center. Alexander Galvin's back at guard. Ian Nielsen's back at tackle. Like, I'm just pretty excited about those guys. Noah Taylor and George Truesdale are going to help us on both sides. Those are the guys that I really feel like are going to have to get it done for us to have some success.
Hey, Coach, just, kind of looking at offensively and defensively, kind of similar stuff. You're going to run similar schemes this year?
Right, yeah, sure. So, we'll still be multiple on defense, from a 3-man front to a 4-man front. And that's the big reason of standing Carson up is that we don't have to make a personnel change when we go to our 3-man or to our 4-man from our 3-man. He can just bump down and put his hand in the dirt, which will really help us, I think, there. And then still multiple, up offensively, spread it out a little bit, use a tight end, use a sniffer. Run the football. We want to puncture defenses, fall forward, things like that, and then throw it. We've got to be able to get the ball out on the perimeter to some guys in space better. We've got to improve there. So that's where we're at.
Hey, Coach, we are doing this at the OTA, here at Glenn. I know you've coached at Glenn. You coached with Frederica and Brandon Derrick. I know you communicate with these guys all the time, but is it kind of fun, even though there's nothing on the line, just to kind of get out here and mix it up with some old buddies?
Yeah, there's nothing better. These are great guys. All of these coaches, Coach Warren at MCA, Coach Lazard at Richmond Hill, Coach Lasher at Black. Like, these guys, they're really great guys. But I see and talk to Coach Hidalgo and Coach Derrick a lot, and locally being able to lean on each other and things like that. And so it's always great to be able to come out here and help one another. That's what we're trying to do. We're all trying to get better. There's no trophy today. We're trying to evaluate our own kids and get each other better. And when you go against other teams, that kind of raises, each kid just kind of digs down a little deeper. It raises the level of competition, and we got to do it. We're AA team in Brantley County, but we got to come over here and go against Richmond Hill and Glenn Academy to get better.
Well, good stuff, Coach. Keep getting better, and good luck this season. Of course, we'll be talking to you well before then.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Play it loud and rev it up. Robbie Robertson's got trucks built for tough.
Make your way to Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross, where the deals are bigger than ever. Looking for a stylish midsize car, a spacious SUV, or a truck that performs at work and play? Robbie Robertson wants your vehicle and is paying top dollar. Now is the time to buy. Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Calling us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Open Saturdays for your convenience. Gibson Animal Clinic. Practical solutions with reasonable fees. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, Waycross.
Hablamos español en nuestra clínica.
This has been a presentation of 912 Sports.